That's a great set of entry moves. Okay, we're gonna muddy the waters a little bit. All right. He may I don't get to choose what people do. Okay, so I have to prepare for eventualities. Now, it's not infinite, the eventualities. Okay, there are broad classifications of the energy I'm gonna get from people. All right. He might try to barrel into me. He might just decide to hold tighter on my head. Not necessarily, and I don't really need you guys to be squeezing people, but he may just decide to lock down on the head. He doesn't try to knock me over. He's just like, well, I'm going to keep your head. One thing I'll tell you is when things get really intense and people are in really intense fights and they get grips on heads or arms or anything, they tend to death grip, okay? Just out of, Cody's competed, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you'll learn like lapel breaks and stuff like that, but in tournament, when someone grabs it, just like, all the adrenaline will drive into that hand and make it unbelievably strong. Especially when they grip like your head, they will become incredibly strong. It'll feel like iron was forged around your head, all right? So you can't expect this kind of thing of like, a partner in here, they're so nice by comparison. Even if Rudy wanted to squeeze me as hard as he could, it would not be as hard as he would squeeze me when adrenaline is smashing through his body, okay? And the difference is like, it is staggering, okay? But we'll get Rudy here. Rudy is still pretty tough, okay? Don't get me wrong. And go. Yeah, I'm there. Great. I get to here. I always adjust base and posture first. I get my shoulders into that perpendicular position. But now, Rudy, connect your hands. Good. I want the partner to connect their hands. That's most common, okay? We'll talk about some other stuff if we have time, okay? But I'm perpendicular here. If I try to just roll him when I want to, I can't, okay? I can only roll him that way if he gives me pressure that way. If he decides to kind of sink into the mat, I cannot roll him that way. It's not going to happen unless he's a small child. And if you're fighting small children, shame on you, okay? So I'm here, and I can't go this way. I'm going to take this leg, and I'm going to throw it over the top. It looks like a hook. It's not a hook, okay? I want my knee to go to the ground, and I'm going to use this shoulder. I'm going to push off of this foot. I put my toes in the ground, and I'm going to drive his head into the floor as I drive this knee into the floor, okay? You can put your hands on the floor. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Kind of get some base. From here, though, I want to drop this shoulder into his back like I was putting a railroad spike into the ground. I'm going to put weight through that, and it almost always pops the grip. If he's still a stubborn guy, I'm going to come up, not his wrist, but his elbow. I'm going to find the elbow to take that arm off the head, and I'm on top of it. I want you to finish on top of it, okay? Let me do that with someone else so you can see who would like to feel that. Make it taller. Now kind of go through the common mistakes here. I'm here. Biggest common mistake, not adjusting base and posture initially. Big difference in the feeling, right, Dalton?
Yeah.
Now you feel less in control of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this leg. It's not a hook, okay? I get it over his leg to facilitate the movement of my knee to the floor. My other foot goes into the mat, and I want to think about taking his head to the floor via this foot. And I start to come down, okay? I'm turning to the mat. I'll peel his arm with the elbow, okay? The elbow is the weak point. Try to make your knees touch the ground when you're on top of it, okay? This provides something of a pin, okay? I get my weight on, all right? He moves around. It's not an easy thing, okay? I'm not here. I don't want to be sitting up, and I'm not trying to be nice, okay? It's not the nice game. It's the fight game, okay? I want control of this person. I want to be heavy on him here, okay? If we really wanted to get after it, you could choke him here very easy, okay? Give that a try. 1, 2, 3.